brief update on the channel. So stupid FNAF plush friks. There's plans for that. I don't know if they'll stay consistently the same because people evolve as times change, but my view for right now is that I'm gonna start production for the next FNAF plush movie. It'll be the fourth one I make, coming soon. Episode 219. It's gonna be a self-titled movie called Stupid FNAF Plush Work. So I'm doing that because I want because the movie, I don't really see a title that would really fit it because it kind of goes in a bunch of different directions. And I noticed too that I haven't really talked much about what the Stupid FNAF Plush Works movie is gonna be about. The next one I'm making. So judging from what I made so far, and the plot is mostly complete. Like, I want to say, like, I'm like 80 to 90% done with the general framework, what I want the movie to be about, and the order things happen. I was gonna go somewhere, but I forgot what it was. I'm sorry, this video is not scripted, so I'm probably not gonna complete any thoughts. I'm just gonna improvise making this video. So I haven't made an actual script for it yet, but I'm like almost done with like the outline, I think, or like over halfway done, maybe about halfway done, or like over halfway done, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Like for like the past like month and a half, I've been writing this list of I rewatched the entirety of Stupid FNAF Plush Friks from episode 1, rolling as the first line. All the way to the newest stuff I made, like the prelude episode, aka episode question mark. I'm making this a video so so there's not like a massive gap in between like the last Stupid FNAF Plush Friks related thing and the movie that's gonna be coming out later on. I'm not totally sure when the movie's gonna come out. I haven't even started filming yet. It'll be a while before I get to that. Like, the plan is to get out this year. Anytime within this year, the movie will release. But there is a chance it could, like, even with determination involved, like, just doing everything about the movie nonstop, it's possible the movie could come out the next year, 2027 as well. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know yet. I'm not even writing the script yet. I'm still on the phase where I'm writing the outline of it and still trying to finalize ideas for it. But yeah, I've been making up this list on my phone, and I'm keeping track of every major thing that's happened in the Stupid FNAF Plush Friks series, so I don't break the continuity again. At least not to a major degree. Like, I could, like, get away with, like, some small stuff, or, like, avoid mentioning some stuff for the movie. Because, like, the goal for this next Stupid FNAF Plush Friks movie is that it's gonna be a self-contained kind of movie, so it's like, you don't have to watch any other Stupid FNAF Plush Friks related thing to enjoy this movie. If anything, it might even be better if you watch this movie I'm about to make first. I'm doing this in mind because I know no one's gonna really watch like 200 plus episodes of 5 years ago me just like autistically moving the plushes around very frantically. So I think the best approach to that is make a self-contained, like, 2-hour long FNAF plush movie that doesn't, like, overdo itself. So I tried the same thing with the last major movie I'd done, which is also a Stupid FNAF Plush Friks movie. It's the most recent one I'd done. It was like 2 years ago. It was a Stupid FNAF Plush Friks episode 0, The Lost Memory. You may have heard of it recently because I just made like a concept idea of what like a possible DVD menu screen would look like for that movie. Oh, any effect of that video works twice as better if you like play that video on loop and not just like watch it one time, you know what I mean? It's like that sleepover vibe where, like, have you ever been to like someone's sleepover before, or you were the one at the sleepover, and you play the movie, and then you and your friends went to sleep, and then you wake up, just you, in the middle of the night, you look around your room, it's dark, and the only thing illuminating your environment is the TV screen showing the animated DVD menu just playing on loop, like, every 20 seconds, and all the other kids are asleep around you, and you're the only one who's awake. I haven't had anything like that in absolute years, and I want to experience something like that again. I haven't had a sleepover in a long time. I really should. Uh, Maybe I should like talk to your friend about that. You know what I mean? But yeah, the idea of stupid FNAF plush Friks Zero: The Lost Memory was the same idea I'm going for this movie. The plan for it was gonna be its own like self-contained kind of movie, but the difference is that at that point when I was making that movie, my mindset was, okay, this movie is gonna be the start of stupid FNAF plush Friks, and it's going to get people interested in watching the rest of the series up to where it is now. Of course, now me in the present knows that's not very realistic because the series honestly isn't that good. It's not bad. I mean, it has its awesome moments. It's hilarious at some videos, but most of it is just kind of like, you know what I mean? And especially if you're jumping from episode 0 to like season 1 or 2 of Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks, that was way like when I was making those early episodes, there was no like storyline. It was all in my head. I was making stuff up on the improv, no scripts, no nothing. So there's no like proper like a storyline setup. I mean that's fine. Like you can do that. Like what I'm doing with Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks was really just for fun. It was just like a fun creative thing to do in my free time of late middle school and early high school, you know? And, the Zeroth movie, Stupid FNAF Flashback Zero: The Lost Memory, after it came out, I was proud of it. It was the first ever, like, full-length 2-hour-long video and movie I ever made. It was really the first ever full-length movie I made on YouTube that didn't require to be split up into different videos for it to, contain its full length of the movie. It was all contained in one singular video and not like a movie playlist. Yeah, I figured it's good to make videos like these every once in a while, so you're you're not left in the dark. You know, I'm keeping you updated on stuff that's going on. You know, because I don't want to be that one YouTuber who makes something really cool one day and just never posts again for like 5 years. You know what I mean? Because like everyone starts wondering, where did they go? Did they die? What happened to them? And the Zeroth Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks movie, I feel like that was, like, in the end, like, even though I was proud of it, like, it was a 2-hour-long movie, it has a story structure, and, well, it didn't have a direct script where, like, the lines were mostly improv, but I had a general idea with what to talk about. I had the layout for the scenes and stuff. But in the end, when I watched it a few times, I was like, compared to actual movies of a movie theater, this is kind of mid, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of boring throughout, not much happens, and it's a 2-hour-long movie, and the only, like, somewhat remotely, like, interesting parts happen, like, in the second half of the movie, and all the first half is, like, setting up the stuff. It's a movie that really takes its sweet time, you know what I mean? I don't think it's a bad plush movie, I think it's, pretty decent for what it is, but, uh, I definitely didn't make the best FNAF plush video of all time. That's yet to come. And the story would probably be a little bit confusing, to people who, uh, didn't really, watch the earlier days of Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks, because Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks Zero was made way after I started the series in episode 1. I made, Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks Zero is one of the most recent Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks projects I made. Uh, it's like one of like I think it was right before, I think it's like the project that came before, episode 999999999, and after 9999999 came, question mark, question mark, question mark. Those, last two Stupid FNAF Flash Bricks episodes I just mentioned are like, they're not really full, legitimate Stupid FNAF Flash Bricks episodes, they're kind of like in-between episodes. They're in like a playlist called Pre-Season 7, so there is going to be a Season 7. The next Stupid FNAF Flash Bricks movie, which is self-titled The Stupid FNAF Flash Bricks. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about earlier, why I called it, why the next Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks movie is gonna be self-titled as the series itself, than having a movie title. Like, so like I made my first Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks movie was episode 200, Villains with Desires, and that was a 5-hour, 5-minute long movie, including the end credits. It's split up into 10 separate videos, but all those all the timestamps of those videos combined together make up 5 hours and 5 minutes. And yeah, I can really see that. You can really feel the 5 hours in that. It's a pretty boring movie too. I feel like Villains with Desires would have been a better movie if I edited it down so like all the unnecessary uh, filler scenes were taken out. But where it's at right now, I think it's just as good as uh, the Lost Memory, but for like different reasons. Because like Villains with Desires has more of a hyper pop kind of vibe to it, and like the like the uh, pre Security Breach FNAF fandom era vibe to the whole movie, and um, the Lost Memory has more of a grounded, more like nature kind of tone to it. Like it has more of a kind of a boring, but I guess almost dreamy kind of vibe to it. But it's like pastel-y, and it's kind of like more nature focused, if that makes sense. But a pretty large amount of the Villains of Desires movie to it's not just the hyperpop like pre-security breach vibe to it. Like the culture, the internet culture of that uh middle 2021 time frame is all around in that movie with memes and stuff like that. But the other part of the movie that has the vibe of it is really just the location of the cabin I was staying out when making those FNAF plush videos a while ago. You see a lot of that like space in the movie. Has like a rustic meets average normal living room kind of vibe. But it also has like a DIY, very makeshift, like punk kind of vibe to it as well, I think. And no one's ever asked this, but this definitely would be a question a lot of people would be asking me if I were famous on YouTube. At least I think it would be. And that is, why am I uploading a lot less frequently? Well, that's been a thing since like a couple years ago when I kind of like stopped like spam uploading stupid FNAF Plush Friks episodes. That's because those spam episodes of stupid FNAF Plush Friks, I was really just trying to race to get to the milestone numbers of episodes, because I still am doing this, trying to beat this record. It's not an official world record, but it's a FNAF fandom record, I guess, and that's to have the longest running FNAF Plus series possible. And I'm actually I took a look at the other YouTube channels of FNAF plush videos that exists, and I think, I'm not totally sure, but I think I currently have the second longest FNAF plush, like, singular series on YouTube right now. And the YouTube channel that has more of the uh, series episodes than me is Mario Muffet Adventures. But I didn't do any like really heavy research. I just kind of assumed that based on like very light research I done. But with that aside, I'm pretty sure Stupid FNAF Plush Friks is the second longest FNAF plush series ever made on YouTube right now. But yeah, back to the title of the next Stupid FNAF Plush Friks movie I was making. So the reason why I wanted to, I mean, I could give it a subtitle, but, well, I don't know yet, but really I have the idea of making this next Stupid FNAF Plush Friks movie just being called Stupid FNAF Plush Friks. So it's Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, instead of like Stupid FNAF Plush Friks the Egg Thing, Stupid FNAF Plush Friks the Lost Memory, Stupid FNAF Plush Friks Villains with Desires, you know? And I'm doing that because I intend for this movie, like, I know I intended the Zeroth movie to be the first real movie people watch, but I feel a lot more confident that this FNAF plush movie I'm going to be making is actually going to be the one that has the most potential of getting attention, because I think the story that I'm unraveling in it has the most development in it, has the most structure in it. Like, I know I don't have to do all of that if I don't want to. I mean, it's my content, I can do what I want, but I really always wanted to try to see what happens if I made, like, like a Hollywood formatted type of movie, you know what I mean? I attempted that with the Zeroth movie. I consider that the experiment. That was the experiment if I could do something like that. And I think yes. It's just not, that movie wasn't the best as I could have made it. While this next Stupid FNAF Plush Friks movie is going to be as good as it can possibly make it. Or close to it. I want it to be fun to watch. Like, you're not going to get bored throughout the movie. And that's the last thing I want. It's not just a lore dump movie. And if anything, it's not like it doesn't talk about like the direct lore from like the series, because like for you to enjoy that, you'd have to watch the series before you watch this next Stupid FNAF Plush Friks movie I'm currently making. So that's why I have the idea of making a self-contained movie, so you can get all the information and in this self-contained story kind of thing. You have fun watching it. There's different things that happen. There's wins and losses throughout. And overall, the whole thing just feels like one big adventure for the Plush Friks to go on, and it all feels like it comes full circle in the end, you know what I mean? It feels like a more proper kind of movie. But, of course, what I'm imagining the scenes to look like in my head may turn out very different to what they'll actually look like on camera, because for one, the camera I'm most likely going to be using for the movie is my very crappy phone camera that I'm recording this video on right now. It doesn't record colors well, it cannot see in the dark, it has this weird effect where like if there's like a, where it flashes on in the night, it'll like have this like glowing aura around whatever is shown on screen for some reason. If you want to reference what kind of phone I got and what kind of phone camera I got, I'm using the Samsung A32 from 2021. The Samsung Galaxy A32. It's in the mid-range performance-wise. It's a mediocre phone, I think. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. It's probably one of the more mid options to own in this modern age. It's one of the more midder phones. I would get an Apple phone because I heard those things have some pretty freaking good like cinematic kind of like cameras on them, but they break easily. And I don't know what our Samsung phones are like good for filming or whatever, and if I'm gonna get a new phone, I don't just want to have a good camera, I want it to be a good phone in general to be used daily, you know what I mean? So like, yeah. And I'm most likely I'm gonna be recording most of the movie on this phone because or probably all of it, because I really don't got any plans to get a new phone soon, so yeah. Like, my phone right now is doing okay, it's surviving. It's not living, but surviving. It's probably on its last couple years, I think, so yeah. And fun fact too, I first got this phone when I was midway through recording Villains with Desires. I was uploading them part by part, so part 4 of the movie was the last Stupid FNAF Plush Friks video I made, Villains with Desires, that I used my older phone with. There's some pros and cons with that phone. The pros is that it generally had a slightly better balance of film quality, I think, with how it could capture visuals. Like, it had slightly more vibrantness to it, and it showed more what the real world looks like through a human eye than this phone does. Because this phone, on default, it looks like when I show something. Let's say this screen, for example. That blue in my eyes are a little bit bluer in real life than is shown on screen, you know what I mean? Like, this camera I have here is less vibrant than I wish it was. But the major con about the last phone I had, where this phone improved at but still isn't perfect, is like lip syncing. So like, you know, when you just go in your camera app and you hit record and then you start talking, pretty often in my older phone, the sound will be delayed by like a half a second or a full second, so it'll look like the sound is pretty off-timed with the things happening on screen. You'll notice that a lot with the Stupid FNAF Plush Friks videos, because almost all the Stupid FNAF Plush Friks episodes were recorded with that phone. Like, anything before Villains with Desires was recorded on that phone. So, 199 and below, all those episodes are recorded on that older phone. And I switched to this new phone midway through production of Villains with Desires. I was switching from part 4 to part 5. Part 5 was the first one I made on this phone, and since then I've been using every single video I made from then on forth on this phone. Like, for about the title of the movie again, it's kind of like the same effect of how like some like song albums are like self-titled as the band when they debut their stuff, you know. So like System of a Down, their first album, System of a Down, stuff like that. But the only difference in that is that this is not really a debut movie of Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, though the goal is for people to see it that way. It's kind of like inverted, where all my titled stuff are like the older stuff, and now my new project is titled the same thing as the series itself. Because right now I don't know what else to call it, you know, and it'll kind of look weird to a person, to a new person watching it, of like getting introduced to the series for the first time, seeing it called something else, you know, like when you see, like, think of this, when you're looking at your homepage on YouTube and you see a 2-hour 30-minute long movie of FNAF plushes called Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, the Scientists Prevail, you would think that is that was made to be a sequel, not like made to be its own original thing. Like you're thinking, oh, there's an older movie I should have to watch first before I go to this one. So then they go to that older movie, which is episode 0, and they think that movie is mid, and then they don't move on to this bigger thing I'm trying to do right now. And it's probably better this way because I don't really have any fans, so I can get away with doing this. It's not gonna confuse any viewers, I don't think, when I just call this like 4th FNAF plush movie I'm making just Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, episode 219 Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, because I don't really have any long-term fans watching my stuff. I'm pretty unknown in the FNAF plush community, to be honest, and I still am. I've been that way, and I still am, and I might even still will. Who knows, this next movie I'm making, even if the story and plot and like all the characters and stuff are better than probably anything before in the series, it's very possible that this will only get like 50 views like every other thing I made. Like, no matter how high the quality. And I think a lot of that comes from that the FNAF plush video craze has ended like many years ago. It was a trend that started when the Funko plushes came out in 2016. Was it 2016 or something like that? Yeah, I want to say 2016. And I got them in that year. I got them when Wave 1 was still going out. I got them at Target. I got Freddy. Freddy was the first plush I got. Then I got Chica and Foxy on the same day. And then I got Nightmare Freddy and Nightmare Foxy around the same time as well, I think, and those were all the FNAF plushes I had for a long time, even up to during Stupid FNAF Plush for Season 1, Season 2, and even Season 3. I think those were just the only FNAF plushes I had, but then I started getting more when I was asking for, like, hey, can I get Funtime Foxy, can I get Funtime Freddy, can I get Circus Baby, around the Season 4 times. And then that's when I got Bonnie, who's like supposed to represent a guy who I collabed with a long time ago called King Bonnie. His channel got erased. I don't know what happened with that, but whatever. Well, his channel isn't erased. Like, his channel exists, but it's like his page doesn't open up. I don't know, I don't get it. There's like no videos, no homepage, no nothing. It's just a blank void. If you want to see for yourself, I still have them in my red blue Films Alliance channel list. You can find this channel right there at the end on the far right, and you can see for yourself. But I didn't take him down or anything because, like, even though if he is, like, doesn't exist on YouTube anymore, it's good to have, like, a historic kind of, like, credit thing. Like, they're, like, half the people on that, channels who I work with list or Red Blue Alliance list of channels where half or even most of those people I don't even really associate myself with anymore. But those are people who have worked with me in past projects and stuff like that. And I'm just keeping them there for, like, historic record reasons, you know what I mean? So they still get the credit they deserve for the work they've done. But yeah, I don't know how this. I truly don't know how what the practicalities of, like, the actual, like, hardware production of the next FNAF plush movie is gonna be. Because I haven't even, like, really talked to anyone about the kind of, like, technology I was gonna be using for it yet. It's probably not gonna be. It's probably gonna have the most advanced editing in it, but it's not gonna be anything like over the top that I have done. Like, it's gonna be stuff around the technology limits that I usually have. Like, it's gonna be all edited within the mobile editing app I have. It's all gonna be mostly raw footage with some music in the background and some little effects here and there, but maybe ramped up a T than what I'm used to doing. Oh, and the thing I really want to start doing for like effects in my FNAF plush videos, because I know my editing in After Effects is very choppy and very, like, very PowerPointy, if you get what I mean. I want to really prioritize with doing, like, practical effects most of the time. Like, with movies and stuff, I want to really, like, use practical effects mostly to my advantage. I will still use, like, After Effects and stuff like that, of course, but, like, most of the movie is gonna be like pure raw footage, maybe, like, slightly maybe the visuals are slightly altered to look more vibrant in post, you know what I mean? But everything else, like lighting and shadows and all of that, and, like, environmental structure and, like little builds I'll make for some scenes, those will all be on set. Well, set is a broad word, but yeah. The original idea for this next FNAF plush movie, Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, is that the 219 Stupid FNAF Plush Friks is that it was gonna be like a 1 hour and 40-minute long movie. It was gonna, like, match the same length as, like, an average, like, runtime as, like, a average animated movie some kid would see. I was mostly inspired by the Lego movie, and Focus Features is 9 to make this movie. It's gonna have a lot of elements from both of those movies in this new one. Like, it has the common themes from both of those major movies. I think, like 9, you know, like the movie where it's like like a post-apocalypse, and there's like 9, like, steampunk looking dolls who have to, like, restore the world or something like that. And of course the Lego movie. Who doesn't know the Lego movie? This next FNAF plush movie, Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, the 219 movie. It's gonna have a balance of those two movies. I think, like, it has the adventure of it. A lot of stuff happens. It has the darkness of 9, and it has the bright happiness in some areas, and comedy as, like, the Lego movie. It's gonna be like a mix of the two. If this next FNAF plush movie had an age rating that was officially rated by the MPAA rating system of America, I would think where it is right now, like, my goal is to give it a PG rating. I would want to have a PG rating in the end. But, of course, I'm not going to be officially rated by the MPAA because it's going on YouTube and nowhere else. So, of course, I can get more creative with what I consider PG. But there are some scenes that are probably pushing PG-13 slightly. But it's not bad or anything. I'm probably going to keep those more intense scenes the way they are. because like I feel like having like the movie be its true self is way more important than just making the movie fit an age rating that I don't even have for the movie. And while I'm making this video, I'm starting to think the indecisiveness of what's called a 219 stupid FNAF Plush Friks movie now, because like it probably will just be called Stupid FNAF Plush Friks, though it is the 219th episode in the series, aka the 4th movie I made of it. But I feel like this kind of movie could have some alternate subtitles too. I don't have any in mind at the moment, but if something really does like strike me, then I might use that instead of just calling it Stupid FNAF Plush Bricks. Because like I know I said earlier that when someone sees this movie and they see like a subtitle to the title of the movie, they'll think it's like a major sequel to something, and then they won't be interested in it, kind of thing. But well, I mean, there's other ways to view it, I think. I don't think that's just the whole process that someone will think of it. Maybe they just might watch it anyway without watching anything else, you know what I mean? I don't know yet. I'll decide on that a little later. I would have, if I filmed some scenes for the movie already, I would have definitely posted some teaser trailers by now, but I haven't, so there's nothing to show. But I can give hints about specific scenes. I'm gonna only tell one hint of one scene. Well, less of a hint, more of a direct, like, teaser that acts like a cliffhanger, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna describe what happens, then I just abruptly, like, not finish what happens. Alright, here we go. Also, I'm not gonna say what part in the movie this is in, because that might spoil it. I'm not gonna say if it's the beginning, middle, or end, okay? Okay. Well, I don't know if it's spoiler scene or not. Right now I'm still trying to actively think of which scene to describe the process of, or how it goes, because... Alright, give me a minute. Alright, I got one. I'm just gonna describe what happens, because I don't have my laptop out with me right now. It's right next to me, down on the floor, but I'm not gonna look at it right now, because I don't need to. I know what happens in a scene. So I'm not gonna describe it word for word, but I am gonna just say what happens. Okay, so like, Chica and Nightmare Foxy have been, like, traveling in the woods for a while, and it's daytime, so they travel the full night, and Nightmare Foxy gets frustrated about the thing they're searching for, and basically tells Chica, "Nah, this isn't for me. I'm gonna go back to the cabin now. So see ya. Good luck on your mission, Chica. I'm gonna go back now." And then he gets ambushed by a bunch of glitch trap clones, and now Chica reunites with Nightmare Foxy, so they're like running through the woods and they're trying to escape the glitch trap clones, and then they're cornered by them. That is where I'll leave it. Yeah, that is your teaser. That is your audio only teaser trailer. That is your audio only teaser trailer. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for listening. More or less watching, because this is a black screen because my phone camera is face down on the desk. I do this for every black screen video. Like when I make videos like this, most of the time I don't like edit the video so it just shows a black screen in post. What you're seeing right now is just my phone camera on, and it's laying flat on my desk. That's all what these like black screen videos are, and I'm like talking right behind it. So yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll update you sometime later. I'll probably do updates like this every month or every other month or something like that, or when something pretty cool happens, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna describe enough of what happens in those videos to like give enough clues about the movie for you to like piece everything together, you know what I mean? That's what the trailers are for. The trailers are for to give you what the movie's about, generally, without spoiling anything. And these little explanation videos are just gonna be telling you smaller stuff behind the scenes without telling you anything about really what happens to a massive extent. So yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.